Welcome to Shopify Nova. In this video, we'll set up our project structure that we discussed in the last video. So if you didn't check the last video, I request you to check this last video before proceeding this video. So now we actually set up our project structure and we'll run the Express server. So without any delay, let's jump to the code. So we have an empty folder here. So now we'll set up the package.json. So you can see we have a package.json right now, and the main file we actually use server.js, and we'll use the ES6 module. So type is module type, and we need a script, and we'll use nodemon to run our server. So this is the package.json. It's fine right now, and we'll install some app we actually need, like Express, Mongoose, Axios, nodemon, .env. For now it's fine because we need uh, more Shopify client we'll install later actually. So we have the dependencies right now. Oh, okay, so the nodemon should have in the dependencies, but for now it's fine. So now we'll actually create our folder. So mkdir for database db, helper, utils, services, variables, uploads, Shopify. For now I think it's fine. There is a spelling mistake. Okay, so if we run this, so we can see there's so many actually folders. We need some file in our main directory. So touch server.js .env .gitignore anything server.js env .ignore .readme .md. I think this is fine for now. Yeah, so server.js .env, something like that. Yeah, so we just run our server.js. So import express from express. Okay, so we just call the express function const sorry, little sick today. So now we'll use a middle layer to parse the JSON data. That's fine. Now we'll run our server app.listen. So for listen we need port and URL. So let's declare some port and URL. So for this we just go to the nb file and declare here port for 4000 and base URL like that, localhost. So http localhost for now. Okay, yeah, so in the server, so to load this env file we need .env. Import from .env we have config object sorry. So let's call the config object. It actually helps to load the env file into our server.js. So now we just listen the port. Okay, const port equal process dot env dot port, and we can use a fallback value here 4000. Can use a fallback value here as well, and env dot base url. This is base url. So app dot listen, it's actually listen the port, and it takes a callback function that you can log server running at base url port. Okay, so let's run the server. So how run the servers? In package.json we have script dev. So npm run dev. If we run it, we can see server running at http localhost 4000 that we actually declared in the env. Okay. So first of all, so one more thing, I just okay, let's hit from Postman or Thunder client. Let's check our server app dot post test. Let's declare a routes test, and it takes a callback function. How I format it? I format it shift command P in Mac, or in Windows I think shift control P. Okay, so log the request body. Sorry. And send the response like that. For now, successful. Okay, so let's hit from the Thunder client. I have Thunder client here, and yeah, you can see localhost 4000, and my port is running on localhost 4000 test. We have a request body name Shopify Nova, age 3 days. So if I send it, yeah, it send a status 200 and response is successful. And in the request body, you see we get this request body in our file. Okay, so now I just want to refactor something like that. We don't want to read the env file here, because if there's 2025 more env, so the file is like that populated with the env variable. So we need a way to move this env file to a common file like this variable. So in this variable I just create a file index.js or something like that name, env variable or whatever, any name, env name or value. Okay, for now it's index.js, and we are going to move this line control X to here, and we just going to export an object, export default, and we are just going to we are here actually using the lowercase process dot env dot port, and this is base url. It's like that, process dot env dot base url, sorry, base url. So let's sorry, there's a noise. Okay, the noise is over. So let's call this config file here, import. I just name it config, config from variables, I think. Yeah, variable. It's dot like that index.js or something like that, or you can So config, so let's remove it. Config port, config dot port, it should be config dot port, and it should be config dot base URL, and it's 4000. Okay, so yeah, server is running. So let's change the port and see is our server working fine or not. So this is the port. So if we change the env, we need to uh, rerun the server. So let's rerun the server. We just clear the things and rerun the server. Yes, we can see our localhost is 5000 right now, and we can hit it from here. Sorry, there is a noise. So if we hit 4000, we can see the error. Yeah, connection was refused because there's no 4000. So if we change it to 5000, we can see, yeah, this is, sorry, this is forbidden. Okay, what is the problem? Let's check. This is a port bs url, and this is the import config variable index.js, and you can see port config dot port. Okay, okay, this could be 5000. Okay, I think the port 5000 has a problem, so just change it to 8000, and rerun the server again. Yeah, the server localhost 8000 is fine. Now hit it in 8000 port. Yeah, this is successful, and here is the body. So yeah, so this is how actually we run our server. So that's for today. In the next video, we'll see how we can set up the database, and we can actually integrate the custom app with Shopify client with our server. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you.